Hello everyone. Welcome to Conversations with Sakeina. If you are new to this channel and are unfamiliar with who Sakeina is, she is my spirit guide. These readings are for the collective and they are timeless. You will come upon these readings when you're meant to. So let's see what Sakeina's message is today. Sakeina begins the Sunday Tarot conversation with two cards. The first is at my request, which is a card to let me know that it is her that I am speaking with. This card today is the Ten of Cups. And that is Sakeina saying to me that we are family, we are connected, and always connected. This is her arm holding on to mine. And then the second card is the subject matter, but it will also intermix with her card. So for that one, we have the Queen of Wands, and I'm sorry for any issues with focus. I'll cut those out of the video so you don't have to watch that part. What she's saying here with the Ten of Cups and the Queen of Wands, and this will be what the reading will be about this time, is we're centering on, or should be centering on, she's asking us to center on growing and nurturing unconditional love for both self and others. So the cards that she has given us for this reading, I will go through these first and then we'll read on. So we have Eight of Wands, the Two of Swords, the Seven of Cups, the Five of Swords, the King of Cups, the Eight of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Six of Cups, and the Awakening card, or Judgment. So starting with the Eight of Wands, Sakeina's saying here that if we're going to center on growing and nurturing unconditional love and self for others and self, she says we have to have that as a focus point. We need to be willing to focus and actively passionate about mastering the energy that is required to have this focal point so that we can also move forward with this active centering. And with the Two of Swords, Sakeina's saying we need to be able to decide to do this. It has to be a decision. We can't very well be active and have that focal point if we don't decide to do so. Nothing can be done without a decision. So this is a path to choose. And the masks that are showing here are we going to choose the old self, what we're doing already, or are we going to choose the new self that is centering on unconditional love for self and others? It is a decision. And with the Seven of Cups, Sakeina is saying, how do you want to go about achieving this new growth of the heart? What kind of routine would we like to work with? Perhaps meditation on a regular basis. Maybe it's through affirmations. Whatever way, it needs to be a practice that allows us to have clear vision of what we're focusing on. This is what creates the foundation that we work from and offers us personal growth results that we can actually see. And the Five of Swords, Sakeina's letting us know that there are going to be times when we have interference from our own minds, where we want to revert back to that mask before the plan that we decided upon, because in society that might be a little bit easier. Or maybe we don't feel like we're seeing results. So that tells us that maybe, what we're doing really isn't working. So she says, be prepared for the conscious mind to be doing that. The subconscious mind's going to be doing the work, but the conscious mind, it doesn't like change. So it's going to be trying to tell us that, this isn't a good idea. And she wants us to be prepared for that. And with the King of Cups, she's saying we all have the power to love in this way. And in spirit, this is so natural. But on the earth plane, there's a lot of emotion going on. Turbulent emotion a lot of times. So she's saying that we can rule our emotions instead of the other way around, instead of letting our emotions rule us. And we can stand strong no matter what is boiling within our emotions. We can slow them down because we are totally capable of centering ourselves, feeling the fire of what we want to focus on, which in this case, again, is centering on and growing and nurturing unconditional love for ourselves and others. We have the emotional strength to do this. We can rule our emotions. We can decide what way we want to feel. So this top part here was kind of a how to do it, how to get started, what we need to do to begin this centering process. But there's also some things that Sakeina is saying we need to understand about this as well. So we start with the Eight of Cups. And Sakeina is saying this is an inner journey. It's not something anyone else can help us with, or they might be able to lightly guide us in a way of, perhaps this is a practice you'd like to try. If what you're doing isn't working, maybe someone else has a thought as to how you can go about it. But other than that kind of tutelage, this is something that we must do on the inside. It's about mastering our emotions, mastering our relationships with people, things, situations, looking at things from a standpoint where no matter how turbulent it appears, it isn't as turbulent as it appears. So Sakeina's saying this is about going deeper than we've ever gone before. And with the Ace of Pentacles, we're planting a seed here that obviously, we hope will grow. And it can grow into something absolutely phenomenal and bear fruit. So this might be you. You are starting this centering process. You are starting this wanting to branch out with unconditional love for yourself and for others. And this can grow from you. And the fruit is all the other people who are following suit. It isn't an easy path. And obviously, to grow this seed, you need to continue doing your own practice. So this is a commitment. The potential of what you're doing can grow into. And with the Seven of Wands, Sakeina is saying that you need to get your footing, create your foundation, as she talked about with the Seven of Cups, and to know your position. Understand why you're doing what you're doing. This is very important because this is the only way you can defend your position should you need to. And this includes defending your position with your conscious mind. And in fact, it probably means more your conscious mind than other people. Because when you're dealing with unconditional love for others, it really doesn't matter what they say. It doesn't matter what they do, per se. You may not agree with what they do, but you can understand it from their perspective, perhaps, a little better. How we work with it is going to mean something different to everyone. But Sakeina is saying no matter what the challenges are to this path, we do have the courage and the strength to do this. We just need to accept and embrace the battle that might actually rage within us. Fighting what we're accustomed to doing this something new. And with the Six of Cups, she says that part of the process, what we need to understand is that we must review past relationships, past situations, childhood memories. In a way, it's kind of like the shadow work. We need to be able to understand why we feel the way we feel about specific situations, because how we feel is what has created the belief systems that we have. So when we go back and we review past relationships and what happened with them and our childhood and things like that, the happy and not so happy times, we can then look at things a lot more objectively and can use those experiences, use those memories to, again, understand better what makes other people tick and even what makes us tick. And with the awakening or judgment, Sakeina is saying through this review, we can understand, as I said, the way people tick, the way we tick, and forgive. Even if we don't agree with what someone has done, we can forgive what they have done. Within us, we don't have to go to them and say, "Oh, I forgive you." You can put that out to the universe. You do not even have to tell the other person that you forgive. It is giving yourself permission to love them unconditionally regardless. And that allows movement forward. So Sakeina is saying, bottom line is, it's an ascension thing. As we shed the old way of being, the old mask, and become the new mask wearer, we become that person who is capable of loving unconditionally ourselves and others, no matter what gets thrown our way. We have the power to use our emotions to our advantage instead of letting our emotions rule us. So taking this action leads to a part of ascension. And that leads to helping the earth and helping ourselves move into a higher frequency. That is a big deal at this time. So that is Sakeina's Sunday Tarot conversation. We hope that you've enjoyed it and gotten something out of it. So until next time, take care.